David, another tricky performance today, another tricky defeat also to take. What would you make of this game today?
It's the same old story. We weren't good enough, and we get what we deserve. And I think you're going to ask me a load of questions, I'm sure. Ted, it's your job. But the bottom line is that. And we do get what we deserve. And really the only thing that is worthy of a credit or a mention is, again, the supporters who have been fantastic. And I know people under pressure keep mentioning the fans, but they are been here, and it's the support of the club that they're showing. And I think in really difficult times, that has to be commended and highlighted as much as possible. But on the pitch, we're not doing anywhere near enough, even with the group, which was the recruitment was stalled for whatever reason. But we still have enough to do better than we're doing, and we get what we deserve.
In terms of like the tempo of the game, obviously we've been conceding very early in these last few games. Is that something that's really disappointing for you to see in terms of trying to get precedent into the
No, you don't want to concede at any stage. If we're conceding late, you'd say the same thing. So it's not the point. I think the nature of the goals are close to pathetic that we concede, and that's the point, not when they come.
Would you say you're still lacking in numbers? I know that you've obviously got one or two options off the bench. I know that some of them maybe were not 100% match fit. I believe Dan Matsuzak obviously had a dead leg after Chelmsford, and Keenan O'Connell also on the bench. Are those two okay for Monday, or will they still be assessed?
We'll have to see. We've got injuries and illness. It is what it is. It's not an excuse by any means, and I'm very reluctant to mention it, if I'm frank, to be honest. And it isn't. What's the word? It isn't relevant particularly, although they're good players. We are a very small group. We are what we are. We need to do better. And I think the key factor is we have ability and talent within the group, and we need to make sure that we're reaching our potential. And at this moment in time, we're not even close.
You started Noah Botan today. Obviously, he's made one or two good impressions off the bench. What did you make of him today?
I think the responsibility lies with me, and I think the players are trying hard. And I think the young boys who have come in from Bournemouth or wherever they've come, from Portsmouth, that their parent clubs have been fantastic, really fantastic to let them come here under the circumstances. And the boys are trying really hard, and that's Noah included. And the responsibility lies with me. So it is a forgive me, a difficult overall picture, without a doubt, but we've all been in difficult pitches before, and football is not easy. This is a very tough industry, and at whatever level we're at, we have to do better. The bit that really concerns me is our ability to do the basics often enough, and that's where we have work to do.
Obviously, it's a stat you don't obviously want to hear, but 5 defeats on the bounce. We got a quick turnaround for Monday. What is it that really needs to change from minute 1 on Monday to be able to get a positive result?
Ted, I think it's a relevant question. You're going to have to forgive me in terms of being evasive in the answer. We need to do everything better. We have to compete more. We have to pass it more. We have to run more. We've got to have more purpose in our play, and we need to make sure we stay together as a team. But I have to say, the responsibility lies with me. The players are trying hard. They are working hard. They are committed and diligent in their work. They are really working hard at trying to implement what we say. And the responsibility, and again, I have to say, the responsibility makes sure lies at my feet in terms of getting us better, and we need to make sure that we realise our potential. And if we do that, we'll feel a little bit better. So.